and now we return to Civ 5 Vox Populi, and I'll be continuing my Egypt game. So for those of you who's been on the forum or been on my YouTube channel, I did this Immortal Egypt Wonder Challenge on epic speed. But the thing is, epic speed is so, like, I'm so unfamiliar with it that I actually don't know how far I'll get. Uh, Chances are I won't be able to accomplish the challenge, and this will just be a very good learning experience as I try to figure out how to play on this speed. Because for those of you who don't know, the speeds, they present a very different game. Now, I'm very used to marathon, and marathon is like takes 3 times longer than standard. I think epic is like 1.5, and then there's all of these timing things that can really throw you off if you're not used to it, and that's essentially what's happening to me. I'm still trying to adjust to it, but it definitely feels like a fairly different game. That's why I'm chalking this up as a learning experience because right now I'm just trying to figure out, like, trying to get the feel of everything is certainly not being easy. Actually, I should be using my gold, otherwise they'll get stolen. Yeah, aqueduct. So right now we're in a very interesting situation. There are still some civs that I have no clue how they're doing. There should be 10, so there's 7 here. Then that means there's 3 we don't know. And right now, Austria has a pretty big advantage. Like, she's the head of Confucianism, and all of these civs don't have a religion. So essentially, she was able to spread to them and spread to Assyria. So religion-wise, she's pretty strong. And let's see, religion spread faster. She already got her Reformation. I guess the only good thing is she went for food and faith. Faith is not that strong. Food can be strong in the hands of AI. And let's see, when you increase followers in your city by spreading, save golden age and food. Oh, that is really bad. Which might be why she's so far ahead. Well, at least she's pretty far ahead. So I'm trying to catch up on tech. Policy, I'm actually 1. I mean, I opened with authority, which is a terrible idea. Don't ever do what I'm doing. But anyways, I need 1 more Inquisitor, and then I'll have 1 in every single city. I also need a road here, so my units can move around easier. And right now it's not very efficient. I don't like how this hoplite is still there. So as tempting it is to get treaty, I need to get more great works. And there's also another issue, like, artifacts are pretty good. Like, for the unique ability for Egypt, artifacts give 5 science and 5 culture. But now that we're in Renaissance age, one issue is I'm pretty sure you could steal artifacts if they're not in your capital city. And my capital can't hold that many artifacts, so eventually some are gonna get stolen and I'm gonna lose precious yields I need to catch up to the other AIs. So yeah, life. I will try to get the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but the problem is Austria has a pretty big head start. And it doesn't look like there's any policy requirements. Now you gotta remember that Austria is gonna, at least I think, Coffee House replaces Yeah, grosser. So she definitely went chemistry when she, like, the AI will prioritize it for her unique building. So that is gonna be an issue for sure. Let's get a harbor. I need to build up a military right now. Mine. Why did I open that? Right now, mine is pathetically small. Like, not even remotely close. Actually, there's no point. No point trying to be friendly with the city state because that just ain't gonna happen. Do I have enough for visitor? No, 140. So I'll be like one short. Yeah, I don't know how many episodes I'll be doing, and the reason why, yeah, England. I mean, Shaka is on the rise, so but Shaka is also behind. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't trust Alexander, because Greece is right there. We're literally just separated by like three tiles of coast, which isn't very much. And I think they're fighting Shone, Zulu, Assyria, and Austria. The thing is, some of them are so far away, I don't think they're gonna have. Like, I very much doubt they will have an impact. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Actually, let's go through land. Actually, shoot. My Pathfinder is gonna take a while to get home. Alright, what else do I need? Arenas. Right now, luckily, I have a decent income, so I can actually speed up quite a few buildings. I do want my Reformation. I'm kind of close. Yeah, 3% more. Problem is, like, unless I capture other cities, I'm not gonna be in position. Wait, did he attack? I think he attacked Austria. I don't even know. Not my problem. They could war all they want. Yeah, I need a shorter path along here. And I don't think... So for me, I'm in an interesting situation where I'm kind of isolated. I think that slowed me down early game. Because what ended up happening is I didn't get the discount for some of the techs. I only found Greece once I got fishing. And that wasn't a priority because I wanted to get my... Yeah, she's spamming wonders. This is not good. I need to get chemistry as soon as possible. But like I was saying, I have silk, so I wanted to get calendar as soon as possible. So that means I wouldn't be going fishing early on. Okay, I need more science. Right now I'm trying to get culture first, then science, because science I could catch up. Like if I send a spy, I could steal text. But culture is a bit more complicated in that regards. What do I need here? Thebes. Get a garden. There are lots of things I would have wished I've gotten. And since you're a coast, so I'm going to give me a castle. Any city that's very close to Greece, I am going to... Yeah, that's a problem. This is such a pain. Moving my units around. But yeah, they admit, Austria, actually, this city will be... If I have a decent navy, that city is really hard to... Actually, it does get supported by... I don't know. It's too early. My plan is actually target Greece, build up an army. Well, mostly a navy. Corinth. Like, I definitely won't be warring until I have access to frigates and corvettes. That's probably the earliest. I might have to wait longer. It really depends on a lot of factors. Like, for example, actually, I probably don't want to wait to see if I have coal or not. I probably want to invade. Greece as soon as possible. How many turns do I have? 11 turns. Okay, that should be enough. So Austria got both Himeji Castle and Chichen Itza. Like right now I'm having a tough decision to make. What do I want? Do I want navigation to get ships as soon as possible to build up my navy? I probably do. I don't think I have a choice. The longer I wait, the more ahead Austria will get, and getting into a situation where I'm more prepared to fight her is gonna be the bigger challenge. Okay, let's get stoneworks. Alright, I should be starting that. Let's get you a granary. The garden can definitely wait. How much iron do I have? Yeah, sucks that I only have one. Like, I'm not gonna expand to that anytime soon. It's not even guaranteed, which is crazy. Wait, it has to debate between a marble, hill, and plain? Really? I don't know how these border expansions work. But yeah, right now I definitely feel out of my league with Epic. Maybe I should play a few more games on Epic before I do a challenge. Which that might be what I'm thinking of. Wait. Oh my god. There's an Aztecs that's going out of control. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Oh, thanks, game. Uh, Definitely appreciate it. There's a Poland who's definitely not doing well because he's probably, well, it definitely looks like he's losing a war against the Aztecs. 15 cities. Wow. It looks like they just had continent all to themselves. Maybe Inca lost a couple of cities. Damn. So who found them? Austria, I should have known. Yeah, she already has 13. Well, I mean, that isn't surprising. Actually, based on this, I definitely need to change something in future settings if I'm playing on Frontier. I need more civs. For instance, Greece got... There should have been another civ here, so I have to add another one. Actually, if it's low... I use a low sea level, so I probably should be adding more. Get workshop. At least I'm getting decent gold, but that's about all I can say. Okay. Hey, you want silk? Oh, I don't have any more extra silk. Maybe iron? Wait, cloves. If he has 2 copies. I'm starting to think that maybe there was an Indonesia. Wait, 2, 4. Okay, wrong one. I need to look at the victory. How did he get cloves then? Did he pop like a great admiral? I guess that's the only other situation where you could get cloves. Yeah, I don't know about you, but things don't look great. Yeah, things look pretty dire. Like, improving on the, what do you call it? The settings probably will help, so that they don't get Because Aztecs has 17. Poland had like 15. That's a lot of cities. So I think what I'll do is this will probably be the last. Yeah, this will be the last episode for this because I need to fix my settings. Because right now Austria is a problem, but the Aztecs are only gonna get. I mean, the Aztecs are pretty far ahead too. 34 tech. They're probably gonna steadily. Yeah, 17 cities, 5 wonders, and Alhambra. Yeah, they are in a pretty decent state, and I need open borders. So I think what I want to do is figure out how many civs I should have on this map so that it'll be more even. Because like my continent, it's large, but there's only one monopoly resource. Like Greece started with gold, but then they have all of this fur, and they have all the city states. So I guess I'm not in advantage. Assyria has jade. Austria has silver, and Shoshone has olives. England has. I have no idea what England has. Wait, who has salt? Oh, England. England was supposed to have pearls. Got it. And I guess Poland will have dyes. They have lapis. I actually don't know how you pronounce that. They have citrus. Okay. So what I'll do for this game is just chalk it up as a learning experience. Figure out how many civs should be in this game, because problem is if you have a continent and you just happen to have a lot of land, it's very broken. Let's just put it that way. I noticed that with my Babylon game, where I effectively just had a lot of land expand to, and eventually that just gave me the win. Because yeah, I had a neighbor. I eliminated that neighbor pretty early on, and then after that it was like GG. I just still don't even know if I could get that. I'm just counting on Austria not getting the wonder. But at this point, like I said, this is gonna be the last episode, and it'll be the last. Actually, based on the content I'm making, this will be the last one that I'm making that's using the 10-10 version. So after this, all the future versions will be 12-8. I don't have it memorized actually. The most recent one, the December one. Or maybe it's 12-18. I just need to get my Pathfinder home and hope that Greece doesn't attack me. Because I have a bad feeling. Like, I just want to explore the other one to determine the number of civs. Because right now, I need at least. From the number of cities they're getting, I would assume I would need 13 civs. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Aztecs have denounced the Inca. But if this was Marathon, it's very likely that Aztecs would have snowballed a lot more. Because you gotta remember that war dominates Marathon speed. like absolutely dominate. That's why I'm so not used to it. Alexander. Wait, they haven't reached Renaissance? I'm so confused. I don't even know. Alright, let's get a custom house. I mean, at this point, I don't care that much. I don't care as much. The good thing is, Greece will be busy. So, I didn't know I had a spare one. Well, I do need the open borders. Shoshone. A little too late, Shoshone. But even then, I don't know how I would stop Austria unless I literally just invade her, right? Because that was her 5th diplomatic marriage. She managed to spread her religion a lot. So I think she'll be like in a constant state of what do you call it? Golden age. I just need your open borders. I'm willing to pay 2 gold per turn. Happy? Good. Now I need to get my Pathfinder home as soon as possible. I need to upgrade it to Explorer. Wait, do I have Explorer unlocked? I don't. Wait, do I? I don't remember where. Oh wait, I do. I have Compass. I don't use Explorer that much. At least it's not something I worry about this late in the game. So yeah, epic gameplays have totally thrown me off. Like when the wonders are supposed to finish, I have no clue. So chances are I will put this on hold. I will probably return to this, but I'll play a few other civs just to get a better feel of the speed, because things are quite different. And I am thinking of doing A to Z, an amateur A to Z challenge. So I'll be doing standard, I'll be playing all the civs, and A to Z is based on the leader's name. So I think the first one is Morocco. Leader, I don't ask me to pronounce those. I will butcher the name so bad. But essentially, the idea is that I will play every civ on standard until I win. I think at that point I'll be pretty good at standard, and if for whatever reason I somehow do decent on it, like along the way I might just crank it up to deity, but we'll get to there when we get there, because I think my first few games playing on standards are gonna be ugly. Immortal marathon speed, I have no problem. I could probably even do deity and win a fair amount. It might depend on a few. Well, it depend on the civ I'm playing. Actually, speaking of civs, I will actually still play like I actually still have planned on playing on marathon, because there are a few civs I still haven't played yet, so I think marathon immortal difficulty would be a good way to learn them. At least learn how they work. Now I know that the speed is going to throw me off, and that's where the HZ will do. It will get me more familiarized with everything. And you probably notice at this point I'm not prioritizing anything on these. I just need to upgrade my Pathfinder to explore the other continent, figure out the settings for the next game. So next game won't be a challenge. The next game will be just keep chipping away and learning how epic speed. So in the ideal case, I'll have 3 games going. One's standard, one's epic, and one's marathon. It's gonna be interesting. Marathon is just learning the civ. Epic and standard is just getting familiarized with those speeds. Okay, as if they're not already at war, but sure. I, I honestly don't care at this point. Now you might be wondering, why are you quitting already? You still have a chance. I, to be honest, I don't even know how to stop Austria, let alone an Aztecs. I mean, yes, they might be in stalemate, but wait, Montezuma just attacked the Inca? What? I don't even know. Like, if this was Marathon, I know I have a chance because it gives you enough time to use certain units to really turn things around. Epic, maybe? But part of the issue is if I wasn't playing with what do you call it? If I wasn't playing with wonders in mind, because in this game I focus on quite a few wonders. And so early on I got, where is it? I got Pyramid, Stonehenge. Actually, I didn't get that many. Oh yeah, Parthenon. Were those good? If I am just trying to win, I would probably prioritize things differently. Oh yeah, I gotta save gold so I can actually upgrade my scout as soon as possible. Just go wherever. Yeah, why not? At least I'm getting decent amount of gold, so that's a plus. I don't know why I didn't end my Pathfinder's turn in Heliopolis. So, a few things about Egypt. I've actually never played them before this. But what's okay, so their unique unit. It feels meh. I don't know, it just doesn't I mean, yes, you could kite units a lot, but their damage isn't that spectacular. Actually, there is something I want to try out, but I need horses. Do I have horses yet? Right, there's a few other things I need to figure out first. Actually, I could probably trade for horses. Okay, that's 145. Got it. Who has horses for sale? You have horses? Doesn't always show up. Alright, I'll pay 3 because I don't care about this game anymore. There's one thing I want to, how much? 728. Okay. I do want to know if they actually keep their Gift of the Pharaoh upon... Okay, so they do keep the Gift of the Pharaoh. Okay. So, overall, the War Chariot, I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's not something to write home about. Because essentially, it comes quite early. And early game, you have a lot of rough terrain. And with rough terrain, it means that their movement can be hindered quite a bit. I mean, if you're lucky, you might have a lot of plains, open terrain. So you could actually be able to take advantage of them. But attacking cities and such, I don't find them great. And usually if you're playing on higher difficulty, the AI will have archers. Actually, archers aren't that bad. But usually they'll get spearmen pretty early on. And once your enemy gets spearmen, trying to kill, like trying to kill a spearman with a war chariot requires quite a bit of patience. But part of the problem is the time you spent on killing that spearman will probably give your opponent enough time to get, oh, I don't know, swordsmen and such, which are even harder to kill. But the fact that they keep Gift of the Pharaoh means that ranged mounted units for Egypt will be pretty solid because you get hammers in the capital. So basically, it could turn your capital into like something very powerful. Now, I could definitely see an argument with authority, Egypt. Now, the reason why I want progress is I don't know if I could reach any civ. If I had known that I could probably reach Alexander, like I could have found him without needing astronomy or compass, because then explorer, then I probably would have went for authority. I started it because I need some advantage fighting the barbarians early on. For those of you who played quite a few games, you probably know that barbarians can be a pretty annoying factor to deal with early on. And now we're gonna explore the other one, determine how many more civs I need for future games so that it's closer, because 15 cities and 17 cities is crazy. But imagine if the Aztecs snowballed. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, right? You have someone that has over 30 cities. You're not gonna stop that AI. At least not easily. But right now, okay, so that's my take on War Chariot. Am I a fan of them? No, not really. I hope my game doesn't crash. It does crash from time to time. Okay, good, it didn't. Now, the burial tomb. I need to check. Come on. I should just play this in strategic. It will make the turns go by much faster. No. Go away. So the Egyptian unique building is rather interesting for a number of reasons. And I can't believe I got that. I definitely didn't expect that. Alright, what do we want? I don't know. Let's get Great Rider because why not? Alright. Actually, I wonder if tradition Egypt can work. No, they wouldn't feel that strong if that's the case. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I need to leave for a quick moment. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to leave for a quick moment. Alright. Let's just build a manufactory because I don't care. And why not? Voila. So, actually, it's faster if I look here. So for the unique burial tomb. So, the free unique artifact, that can be pretty strong. I mean, everything else, I think the only difference, and the other differences are like instead of every 3 desert or tundra tile, you get 2. You only need 2 for gold and food, which isn't great. And I think you actually get less gold. So 50% range and 2 gold. Yeah, this is 50% range and 3 gold. So you actually get less gold. And specialists get 1 gold. So overall, everything else seems to be the same. So the only difference is you need less desert and tundra tiles to be worked, which is really bad. And then you actually get less gold from trade routes. You get 1 faith. I mean that can't be useful, but 1 faith, it's pretty meh. And then you get the artifact. Now the artifact ties in with the unique ability of Egypt, and the unique ability. I mean, I feel like the unique ability is awesome on lower difficulties where you have less competition. But on higher difficulty, I don't think it actually give you that big of an edge when it comes to getting wonders. Because oftentimes, it's not that you are competing with the AI for, the wonder. I mean, it's less of that, but more of I don't have the tech to unlock it, and I have to pick and choose which wonder I want to do. So with any other civ, I feel you have the same edge. Now, with Egypt, you're probably in a better position where normally with any other civs you might lose by a turn or two, but with Egypt, because of his bonus, his unique ability, you could probably just guarantee that you'll get those. Like, as long as you didn't give the AI too much of a head start, you probably aren't going to lose your wonder in a turn or two, which is very frustrating because you're like, oh, 1 turn left, AI builds it. It's like, oh, well, there goes all the investment I made. Can't wait until I find the coast there. Okay, let's build up an army, so let's get that. Wait, really? 2 turns? It probably has some, what do you call it, production left over. And then there's a second aspect of Egypt's unique ability, where, if I remember correctly, it's like artifacts give 5 science and 5 culture, and landmarks give 5 gold and 5 tourism. I would need to have a look at that. I just need to clear out all of this junk. Yeah, 5 science and 5 culture for artifacts, and landmarks give 5 gold and tourism. I actually don't know if you could. I'm pretty sure you can steal artifacts. So that's one problem. It's like, yes, your burial tombs will get you your artifacts, but if the AI starts stealing it, actually I need to double check on that. I'm not entirely sure actually. Let's get crossbows. You have armor? Yes. Let's get some units to dissuade the AI from attacking me, so that they wouldn't bother me. Now, could I win this game? I don't know. To be honest, I will return to Egypt, the Wonder Challenge, because I feel like on higher difficulty, even his unique ability, it helps shaves off some turns, but with the way the AI research and stuff, getting the text to research is the tough part. Like, on lower difficulty, you are effectively in a position to okay. Sorry, I don't know why. I mean, I worked today, so I'm kind of tired. But that's just excuse. So basically, let me reframe it. On higher difficulty, what's slowing you down from building wonders is your tech. So there's a very good chance that the AI is gonna, research faster than you. So you won't be able to gobble up all the techs. I mean, all the wonders. Now, depending on the civ you play and how much you snowball, you might be able to grab a lot of wonders. Like, for example, I think if I play China this game, I would be in a pretty good position. Why is it so hard to find land? Okay, barracks. Get a custom house. How much gold do I have? Way too much for my liking. Now, the landmarks is pretty good actually. I'm almost in Aztec territory. Because you can't steal landmarks. But like the artifacts, I do have to double check, but I do believe that you can steal artifacts spies. I know you can steal great works. I just don't know if artifacts are also. I wouldn't be surprised. Wait. Wait, what? Apparently I don't have. Oh, I don't even have barracks. Right, the only reason I got the promotion was due to the order I got from the St. Basil Cathedral. Okay, there it is. Or is it Cathedral St. Basil? I just pronounced it backwards. Red Fort. Who built it? Aztecs already have metallurgy? Yeah. That's the thing, right? Who do you try to stop? Like, whoever's on the continent the Aztec is on, or do you try to stop Austria? Because Austria is gonna win a diplomatic victory. Third War Shaka. How many defensive packs does she have? Yikes. Wait, who's she at war with? Zulu, Poland, Inca, Shoshone. Oh, okay. Like, just trying to catch up in tech. It's gonna be a nightmare. 34. I mean, it's certainly not impossible, but like, where do I go from this? That's why I need a few more games before I could return to this challenge because I have much to learn. You will get another caravel. Oh, that's a city state. That's not very helpful. All right. I mean, this was a good learning experience. And trying to get all the wonders when you're not used to the game speed is a bad idea. I can tell you from experience. Especially when you don't. Well, like for me, I don't know what to prioritize first anymore. Because I'm on marathon, you can gear yourself for war much earlier, and it can definitely work. They're already at war, so I don't even know why they tell you that. And sometimes I wonder, like, when you look at the number of cities I've settled, you do have to wonder about one thing. And that thing is, how many cities should I settle? Or at least like how long will it take before progress start really benefiting me? I mean, look at these two. They're actually, well, I'm not surprised about Poland. I mean, his unique ability helps him keep up in policies and tenets pretty well. All right, back to Egypt. Overall, they can be a fun one. I mean, the golden age plus 40% seems pretty massive. But I think that's plus 40% of your current production, right? So if you don't have a lot of production, it's not gonna help you that much either. Anyways, unless I'm totally misunderstanding what is being stated. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I never see a unit being completed in 3 turns in what do you call it? In marathon. It just wouldn't happen. Just be on alert. Yeah. And that's the thing. Wait. What? All right. This is misleading. Actually, it's not that misleading. But hey, Austria's gonna take out city state. That's one way you can cripple Austria. You ally one of her city states, go to war, and then let her puppet it. Then she can't liberate that city state. So she loses the delegate from the diplomatic marriage. Now she might have gotten the embassy. You can't stop that. That's certainly one way to deal with. Actually, that's the other thing. I really need to learn how to. Why am I making my life so hard? Let's just switch all of these to this because, like I said, I don't care. Now, Cape Town. How is their territory so confused? Yeah, I don't care. Why not? So, yeah, see, industrial area already 37. The question is, who do I stop? Because the Aztecs, yeah, they're steadily opening gap. If he has Fusiliers and field guns, Poland isn't gonna be low monopoly. Damn. I think that's a barracks one. The one that's completed. Does it matter? Not really. I don't see any other resources right now. I mean, that's their capital, yes. Let's just speed this up. And of course, what's also annoying is how the religion worked out, where Austria just had all of these cities to spread to. I had Greece right next to me. If Greece didn't find it, I could at least spread to Greece, and then something might have happened. Yeah. But overall, I feel like the Egyptian unique bonus for wonder doesn't seem like, unless you have a golden age, I feel you don't have a significant edge compared to a lot of other civs. Because when your biggest limiting factor is, do I have the tech for this one or not, you're not gonna nab most of the wonders. But like for this challenge, it's mostly going to war and work with that. Okay, that's Inca. Does he have copper as well? Or is that a single copy? It's hard to tell because even though it says 1, he might have traded with other civs because the AIs do trade the resources. At least I think they do. Actually, maybe they don't. I actually don't know how they trade. That is definitely something I'm not sure of. Yeah, see, the moment they have Fusiliers, they are going to have a pretty big edge. Wait, Singapore. Okay, that's a city-state. Go arts, adopt policy. Why not just okay? But artistry does seem fairly good. Actually, does it? Whoops, wrong one. Artistry. I mean, great people, great works. Okay, yeah, it does because of the hidden antiquity sites. You need those for more artifacts. Actually, I will check after the stream whether or not whether or not you can actually steal artifacts. I know you can steal great works. I just don't know if artifacts are also included. Because if that's the case, then you could cripple Egypt greatly if you can. Oh, I don't know. If you can just. Yokas. Okay, that's when there's. Like, you can definitely cripple Egypt a lot if you just steal a couple of their artifacts. Because then that's a huge portion. That's like considering each give 5 science and 5 culture. I don't think that scales, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think any of those scales with game speed. Do they? Maybe. And from the way this game is looking, I think the Zulu are gonna slowly get more powerful as well, which is very bad news. Need to explore all of this. Sorry, give me a moment. You're kind of sick, so I do cough from time to time. Let's just click this. So far, I've seen the citrus, and there's some. Wait, there's some spices. How do you have? Wait, what? Okay, so they have 1 copper, 1 spice here. Yeah, citrus is the main one around here. There might be another crab. I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, I'm not used to this view. Okay, so there should definitely have been another sieve here. So that'll be what? 12 sieves? Yeah, 12 sieves. I have a feeling there's gonna be 13. 13 sieves just to make things a bit more interesting. Because it does seem like this is when like on Marathon at this point there will already be some snowballing civ due to war. But yeah, that's not quite the case here. I think if I put like 13 civs, we will probably like unless one snowballs quite rapidly, I could definitely see some interesting scenarios play out. Let's go on the hill. Let's see. Is there any other sugar? That is definitely not city-state. Did there have been like 14 civs? I'm so confused. I haven't even explored the Poland side of things. But I am curious, like, if I could actually, can I actually turtle up and get like a science victory? 5. Like cultural victory, that's really pushing it. But that is definitely something I need to explore. Alright, sanction. Yeah, I don't care. They can have their little votes. See if I care. Yeah, if their capital is here, so that's already 13 civs. I need your open borders to do more research effectively. Go arts. So another difference is it seems like it's industrial age that I will maybe catch up. Actually, that's pushing it. Actually, if I didn't go Renaissance, I would be on par. So policy wise, I think I could keep up. Tech wise, I'm not sure. I love how all of these failed, but like I don't care. Rich. Okay. So there's sugar. Wait. One sugar. Okay, yeah, there will probably be another capital here, a capital here. That would be really close. Yeah, I don't care. Somebody's gonna be unlucky. But in the meantime, this other war. I don't think the Zulu is gonna make any progress against Shoshone. But whether or not Austria and Shoshone can decide who's gonna win, that's a whole different matter. Now, what civ do I want to... I mean, the smarter move is most definitely not play a civ I'm unfamiliar with to learn epic. Oh, he also got Hong Kong, another city-state. Yeah, when you have... Actually, that might be why he has so many cities. 17. But even Poland has 15. Poland has to have grabbed a lot of city-state. Is this even... Yeah, this is annexed. Damn. Interesting. But yeah, the A to Z challenge, I'm gonna just do standard. And maybe I'll go with a strong civ. Like, oh, I don't know. Spain? Spain might be too powerful. Spain going authority, like they're gonna get their pantheon pretty early on. And religion guaranteed, and can save so much faith. Because you don't need it for inquisitors. You'll actually... Okay, I take it back. You will need inquisitors, but that's only after you conquer... That's only after you conquer... You know... Another city that has a different religion. Let's go there. Come on. Chop chop. Yeah, this is not a good start for Inca. If Inca has more mountains, I think that would benefit him more. I actually haven't played Inca before, so... I might want to re-roll Inca a couple of times. I just want a decent mountain start. Wait, is Poland cut off? I'm really confused about how. I don't even know if it's connected along the north. Yeah, this is an interesting assortment of like how the continent is formed. At least Frontier makes that interesting. Alright, looking at the time, I do have to end the stream here. Anyways, this this stream was more of a rant, and it's basically the last. It's the last episode for the Egypt one. I will need to play some other civs to get used to Epic more. I don't think I'll go down on difficulty. That's kind of that doesn't help. Wait, what? You can move on mountains? Or is it because there's a road? I'm so confused. I've I've never seen that happen, so I honestly don't know. But yeah, like I said, this was mostly a rant and just explaining why I'm ending this series. After this, I'll probably play with a civ that I'm more familiar with, and then just trying to learn Epic speed, master it, and I will return to this challenge. Don't worry, I will return to it. It's just that I need to get a better grasp of how to play this before I can go ahead. I have a lot to learn, and I will explore the rest of this map myself to figure things out, because I do need to end it here. Anyways, this is the end of the stream. Thank you all of those who dropped by. I appreciate it. I know it's not a very long stream or a fun stream, but you know, these things will happen. It's part of a learning process, and I do hope that eventually I'll be able to bring you some more entertaining content. I'm still learning, so it might take a while. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.